Aneh deh, legasinya nggak usah pakai. Harus pakai stick PS anjir. Why I can play Hogwarts Legacy? What the heck? Using controller.
Controller not working in Hogwarts. In Hogwarts Legacy, here are the free ways. Search try before connecting the controller. And click on settings. Click on controller and select the general controller settings option. If you have your controller connected, then it would appear in the controller.
Di situ coy. Di sini nggak? Controller. Mana coy? Gini.
Detected section. Check the controller you are using from the options. If you have your mouse key for Hogwarts Legacy, select the option and click on settings. Click on controller and select the general controller settings.
Controller.
Option. If your controller connected, then it would appear in the controller detected section. Check the controller you are using from the options and configure the controller for the detected section. Click on the controller. If you want to game the system, I'm using a PlayStation controller, and you just want to go ahead and click on the X for PlayStation controller if you're using X, and then you want to click on once you get to the screen,
Can I play now? No.
you just want to go ahead and PlayStation controller, if you're using Xbox, obviously you're going to go ahead and click on that one. Then you can go ahead and close out and you can go back into your Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy game and it'll automatically switch the inputs for you. If this video does help you out, please drop a like, consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Controller detected sections. Right, close Steam. Then you can do it. Click on this drop-down menu and select Enable Steam Input. Click it. Select Properties. Click on Controller Properties.
Saya tunggu bisa pengen ngeliatin dulu. Sini properties controller. Terus ini udah bisa nih. Ini kan nggak mau jalan nih. Mau jalan. Bodoh lah. Stick 3 lah. Udah. Harus install dulu, anjir. Ada tiba-tiba anjir jelas.
Akio.
Apa sih nih? Bentar. X. Nah. Dia bisa ya? Kocak juga nih.
Revelio. Akio. Revelio.
Saurinya nggak ada. Saurinya di belakang aja. Gimana cara pindahin ke depannya? Move up. Oke, mantap.
Accio.
She's always showing off about
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Silk. What shine?
Hello. I don't... If I have the time.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something in Louvre.
I enjoy her.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Protego.
Gua mau coy.
Pete was in a mood the other day.
How nice to see you.
Really, mana sih? Oke. Kenapa nih? Nggak perlu.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Udah sering nggak sih coba ya?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Ini berisik nih kalau soalnya. Coba ya, 1, 2, 3.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting...
I wonder if hippogriffs like
Firstly,
knotgrass.
well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
What the heck?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian.
Accio!
And he's good. Thinks he's
Revelio.
really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Oh. Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin
Accio.
prick dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor.
Ayo, lalu ngomong sama siapa?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest.
Wait.
Look at that.
Freak.
They'll chew on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in
Revelio.
tatters. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in
Revelio.
class.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should all...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best...
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Udah gitu dong.
We must first
Revelio.
Plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
The frick lah.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom.
Ya, mau sendiri dia. Dan digerak sendiri nih gara-gara ini.
Still have a bump on my...
Accio. Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school? Revelio.
In Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his
Revelio.
time as an Auror.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Can you remind me what you needed again?
I was hoping you could get me a Fwooper feather from Sharp's office. It's the last ingredient I need to complete my potion.
Your potion...
Revelio.
Precision is key when brewing...
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Revelio.
Where are you, Weasley?
Gareth,
Hello again.
here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Knew you'd come around. Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon's Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek.
What the heck? What the...
Inspiration for the rest of term.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
As far as I...
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
I tried to send a note to someone I love.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Volevo tappare.
Revelio.
Dù bớt kia đúng không này. Untung dia nggak pernah capek, kalau capeknya sih males banget. Lagi sampai
Protego. Levioso. Accio. Accio. It's it. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Accio. This looks intriguing.
You would tell me.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalty
Revelio.
would go this far.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I beseech you for some assistance.
Revelio.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. You kept it the wrong place. Accurate. It's a fast way to get yourself killed. You know that?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body!
Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
Head in the clouds, little one!
Cowards!
Tell Rookwood to find you himself.
Is that the best you take up? You'll feel that tomorrow. That's just pure.
Accio.
I think that one hurt. That's proper feeble, that is.
Levioso.
Little girl, that first you did.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Tango! Reductor! You haven't got a friend. Reductor! I haven't even had me tea yet. Clumsy little... Yeah! Reductor! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Get over here, you idiot!
Accio. I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body!
Levioso. Levioso. Incendio.
You're going to regret that. I hate heights.
What on earth just happened?
Revelio.
I've been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists.
It's a... You mentioned someone named You're a researcher? Merlin? Of the legend?
Merlin attended Hogwarts.
I can see why you're so interested.
I brought a
Accio.
trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there.
Revelio. This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you all...
Accio. I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these twigs here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
Accio, what should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Protego! Revelio.
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. That's that. Settled.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
And do be careful out there.
Accio.
Now, I've got completed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Incendio.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you